You think Channel 19 has always been the trucker channel? Nope. What if I told you the move to Channel 19 was basically the first viral communications movement, organized by everyday radio users, decades before anyone had social media or Groups IO? Truckers didn't just stumble onto Channel 19, they were moved there because emergency calls were literally being buried alive by their chatter. Let me walk you through the story of how Channel 19 became the king of the road and what it says about radio culture today. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to HamShackTV. I'm your host, Josh, AA4WX. Appreciate you tuning in. You know, this channel is generally about ham radio. We throw some GMRS stuff in there. I figured, we would throw in a little bit of CB radio today. So let's talk about this. Channel 19 wasn't always the highway hangout. Originally, Channel 11 was the calling channel. You monitored it to reach someone, and then you moved. Channel 9 didn't get designated as the emergency frequency until 1969. Channel 10, believe it or not, was the first official highway channel. That's where truckers were. 10-4 and Breaker 10 were real. CB was exploding in the 1960s and early 70s. But there was a big technical problem brewing. The bleed over crisis. Channel 9, Channel 10, and Channel 11 were slammed next to each other. 9 was for emergencies, 10 was for highway talk, and 11 was calling and chat frequency. And the result? Emergency calls are on Channel 9 were getting stomped on by the highway chatter on Channel 10. People were literally calling for help and being drowned out by road noise and skip. So something had to change. The first viral radio movement. In 1973, CB clubs, operators, and radio publications, as well as industry folks, organized something brilliant. Move the highway channel to Channel 19. The launch was on October 19th, and they promoted it as 19 on the 19th. Truck stops had posters, CB magazines covered it, people spread it on the airwaves themselves, the original social network. And amazingly, it worked. The community, not the FCC, moved the trucker channel nationwide. That's incredible. This was grassroots radio power before hashtags and algorithms ever existed. So why was Channel 19 the perfect choice? Here's the ironic twist that nobody saw coming. Channel 19 sits in the middle of the CB band, which means antennas tuned there. And they tend to work best across all 40 channels. So the highway channel ended up being not just socially smart, but technically optimal too. And yes, CB only had 23 channels in 1973. Nobody even knew how perfect 19 would become once it expanded to 40 channels in 1977. That was total accident, but the best kind. Now, today's highway reality. Channel 19 is still king of the highway. You'll see Channel 17 or 21 regionally, mainly split traffic, but 19 is the default. And to this day, the FCC never officially designated it. It just happened because radio operators made it happen. Gentleman's agreement, and nobody fights it. Now, BetterSafeRadio.com, I want to wrap this up with them. Today's episode is brought to you by BetterSafeRadio.com. If you love radio history or want a reliable modern tool that actually works when cell phones don't, you want to check them out. Better Safe Radio specializes in GMRS and commercial-grade radios, emergency-ready gear, tough build equipment, and support from people who know radio. If you want a radio that just works, whether you're a prepper, rancher, or traveler, head over to BetterSafeRadio.com. And don't forget, use my promo code AA4WX7. You'll save 7% at checkout. Also, I did mention GMRS. They do have ham gear too. So go check out BetterSafeRadio.com and use coupon code AA4WX7. So here's the takeaway. Channel 19 wasn't assigned by authority. It was chosen by community. CB users saw a problem, organized themselves, communicated, and solved it. There's something that ham radio could learn from today. We didn't wait for regulations. We didn't complain on forums. We didn't demand permission. We just acted. And decades later, Channel 19 is still the heartbeat of American highways. So the next time you roll on the I-40, flip on 19 and listen. You're tuning into one of the longest running social networks in the United States history, built by people just like you. Do you remember when Channel 10 was king? Did you experience 19 on the 19th firsthand? Please drop your stories down in the comments below. Let's build an archive of voices that are still with us. And guys, I appreciate everybody watching. I'm Josh, AA4WX. Live, learn, transmit. And don't forget to scan 19 on your next run. Guys, I can't thank y'all enough for tuning in and watching HamShackTV. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Certainly helps things, helps the channel grow. And yes, I know, before you get at it, a bunch of you people are going to get in the comments, CB's just a bunch of noise. Well, there's a bunch of people that jump in the comments on my other videos that would tend to argue with that. So let me know what your CB sounds like in your ear. I'm curious to see if it's alive and well across the country or if it's still just regional. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you in the next video. Hope you're having a Merry Christmas. 73 AA4WX WSCB 693.